Hello, virtuous thought leaders, scholars, and virtue change agents. My name is Dr. Lisa Marie Portugal, and I am the Leadership Architect. I'd like to invite you today to another talk that I have prepared for you and in service to you and your goals. This talk comes out of one of my books called A Culture of Excellence, Virtuous Leadership Principles for Organizational Success, a Management System. And on the cover slide there, that is also the cover of the book, the 4 cardinal virtues: prudence, justice, fortitude, and temperance. All right, here is my personal and professional brand and the logo. As you can see, I've got Virtuous Leadership titled there. That is one of my favorite leadership styles, although there are many that you can choose from. And I would just like to invite you to invest some time in yourself and thinking about what is your leadership style, your leadership brand, and maybe possibly creating a logo for yourself. The table of contents, my about page, a traditional Christian perspective versus might is right, magnanimity, a guiding principle, and then conclusion and references. And this particular talk is titled Virtue Building and Minimizing Vice. All right, here is my about page. If you're interested in reading more, you can stop the recording and read through that, but I'm just going to continue on. And of course, I'm always talking about a shared culture of values. Okay, so a traditional Christian perspective versus might is right. What does that look like? Some cultures highly value a might is right and the ends justify the means philosophy, while other cultures value a traditional Christian perspective that rejects those concepts and promulgates virtue building and minimizing vice. Teaching, promoting, and fostering a traditional Christian worldview has the ability to advance a culture of excellence in self, organization, society, nation, and global interactions with others. The key lies in promulgating traditional Christian concepts to all people and in all interactions with others. Why is this important? Because it has the ability to foster a culture of excellence and the health and well-being of all people. When people reject this proposition, it is because 1, they do not fully understand these concepts, or 2, they prefer a might is right and the ends justify the means philosophy, or 3, they may embrace a relativist perspective, which has been so prevalent in the last 100 years, because the magnitude of these concepts have not been fully understood in comparison. Magnanimity as a guiding principle. In Western nations, we have been exposed to the traditional values of Christianity for the last 2,000 plus years, and that is why so many of us have similar views regarding what is right and what is wrong. However, we now live in a pluralistic nation with many other groups who have not been exposed to our way of thinking, operating, and worldview. Thus, it is a great time for those of us with traditional Christian values and sensibilities to educate newcomers to our nations about our worldview and why this perspective fosters the health and well-being of all people. From a traditional Christian perspective, why is it important to understand vice? Why is it important to understand how vice can damage the body, the family, and the nation? How can virtue building in self, others, society, and organizations foster a culture of excellence? How can understanding vice and virtue improve situations, the lives of people, and organizational success? Why is character development and virtuous behavior important? These are rhetorical questions that we can ask ourselves. In addition, these are questions that we can answer from a traditional Christian worldview. The virtue of magnanimity, or the pursuit of greatness in self and others, can be a guiding principle for effectively changing the culture of an organization, a community, and societies, and even our own nation. In conclusion, let's reflect on this question. How can you educate others about your high standards, values, and beliefs regarding proper ethics in a manner that promulgates excellence in the workplace, the school place, and every interaction you may have, whether it's from a personal or a professional situation? I want to thank you so much for joining me today. Here is the reference slide, and I want to honor you for taking the time to develop your own leadership skills and your own leadership brand. God bless you and have a great day. Goodbye.